Got the Popo. You guys are under arrest. You're riding bikes. Oh God, here we go. What's up, YouTube? I'm here at Skyline today, and I'm riding the Ibis Ripmo AF. I used to ride a Yeti SB130. Sold that frame and threw all this stuff on this Ibis Ripmo. Whew. And been riding my e-bike a lot. So I'm not in analog bike shape. It is a beautiful day here though. We are at Skyline. That's in Napa, California. And we seem to be the only people here. It's been raining for a while, and the only places you can ride in the Bay Area are very limited after the rain. This place holds up really well. Stays wet though, but the dirt doesn't clump onto your tires, which is the main factor for not wanting to ride somewhere in the wet. This remote isn't one you would get at the store. Basically has like my Fox 36 Performance Elite on it, and also has a Cane Creek Kitsuma, which I was really interested in trying. Seems pretty nice. Oh, man. Oh, yes. I believe we're riding on Lower Skyline right now, and man, up here it is in really good shape. Took the wrong line there. It's amazing how well this dirt holds up. I know towards the middle though, we're gonna have to deal with riding down basically a river, a small stream. That's gonna be interesting. I will say between my Yeti and this, the Ibis definitely has it on the downhill. Oh, turkeys. Here's the stream. And this camera is probably completely soaked. Oh, ow. Since my Yeti was pretty light, I definitely noticed the climbing aspect. The Yeti definitely just climbs a little bit easier. Basically have the same parts. Oh man. Oh man. I am fucking soaked. Yep. All right, good. There's no water here. So, some of the Ripmo AF videos I've watched, the bikes are kind of, you can hear like the internal cable rattle. So what I did before I built this one up is I actually added some of that foam housing, and the Ripmo AF I rode before this, I did definitely notice that cable housing rattle, but this one doesn't seem to have it, and it seems to be actually pretty damn quiet overall. I'm enjoying it. I don't ride hard enough to notice carbon versus aluminum. In my opinion, this frame feels pretty robust as it is. Oh, you're just going wherever it takes you. Oh man, oh, my ass is soaked. All right, here we go. Trail called Buckeye here at Skyline. Trail's pretty good. Hopefully it won't be as wet as the other, as Lower Skyline was. My impressions of this bike though are really good. It is a little sluggish, but I don't really do a whole lot of cross-country riding where I want to get up the hill super fast. And if you know your goal isn't to climb so fast, and this bike's in really good shape. And this bike will do it for you. A little muddy. Oh. Jesus Christ. One real difference for sure is my e-bike. She just doesn't get bounced around as much, and I'm more used to that kind of suspension. And here we go towards the bottom where it's draining out, and we are gonna get wet. Ooh. The Yeti SB130 was definitely a great bike, but this one sort of suits my riding style a little bit better. I will say I felt like I just used to the Yeti, but it just felt like it handled a little bit better through the corners. Like it was easier for me to turn. Maybe it's just something I have to get used to on this bike. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Oh, my socks. One thing I'm big on is like just how noisy the bike was. And for some reason, my Yeti was kind of noisy on the downhills. Look at this guy. This one seems to be much quieter. We'll see how it shows up on video. All right, guys, I know it's been a while, but hopefully you like this little review. If you're looking for a Ripmo AF, I know it's an older bike, but man, this thing still is really good. I'm sure the Ripmo Carbon V2 is pretty much just the same. Probably stiffer with the Carbon, but if you're like me, you probably won't even tell, only maybe on the climbs or the weight. Well, that's it for this. If you're one of my 2 subscribers, I hope you enjoyed it.